Hey, I'm Cameron Gonzalez,
And I'm Cameron Goodman.
and welcome to the Cam Squared podcast, where two Cameron variants talk about Loki and other nerd shit.
Eh. Today we're going to be talking about the season finale of Loki, not series finale, season finale, which was a surprise to me.
For All Time Always is the title, and I called there being a season 2. I told this girl she didn't want to believe me until she heard it out of Kevin Feige's mouth, but the end credit scene confirmed what I had been saying.
Yeah,
Thank you, end credit.
I thought that I knew like how phase 4 was going, and I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be one season of Loki, and then Spider-Man, and then in Shang-Chi and Eternals, and then Multiverse of Madness is going to cap all that
mm-hmm.
quantum, not quantum shit, the multiverse shit off kind of, but that does not look to be the case at all.
Yeah, no one knows when the second season is coming out, though. I've heard some people say January 2023, which would put it right before Ant-Man in Quantumania, and I'm like, I hope not, first of all.
So
It's
it's
2 years away.
yeah, and it's like, doesn't, you would assume Multiverse of Madness would have an ending, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, not either, like, either they stabilize all the other multiverses or they make it one timeline again, which wouldn't make sense for Loki season 2 to come after that if it has to do with time multiverse shenanigans, but I don't know.
Unless the theory about the TVA being in the quantum realm is true, then that might be how it ties into Ant-Man, as well as with Kang being the villain of Ant-Man. I mean, it's all gonna tie together somehow. I don't know what the hell Ant-Man and the Wasp are gonna do about Kang.
Yeah, I just don't. Why I don't. I'm just so confused about where this is going. Where this is going because the multiverse of madness, wouldn't the natural villain be Kang if he's fucking
But
around with the multiverse? Is he gonna stay around? I'm just.
it seems like Wanda's supposed to be the. I don't know. I don't know anything.
So is he gonna
I'm
fix
waiting.
one person messing with? Is Doctor Strange gonna fix one person messing with the multiverse, aka Wanda, and then just ignore Kang? Like what the heck?
I
Anyway,
don't know.
the season 2 reveal, and then this allegedly, what's his face being the villain of Ant-Man has me really confused.
It's not alleged. It's confirmed. It was been announced. It's been announced forever.
By whomstativa?
That's Jonathan Majors was casted as Kang for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, like when they announced the film.
So he came out. Did they do the Comic-Con thing where that whole?
Yeah,
Oh God.
it was that kind of announcement.
Maybe it's a different Kang.
Get out.
Doctor Strange gets one Kang and there's another Kang. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, we'll get into that. But the episode starts with the Marvel, usual Marvel Studios thing, except this time instead of the music, it's sound bites from the characters, as well as real life people like Malala and Greta Thunberg, and they had Visions, "What is grief if not love persevering" line in there, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, they better not be doing this for, because at first it was like only the characters stuff, and I was like, this better not be the new intro. This is so ugly. But then like, oh, like it zoomed out and it started adding like real life people, and it's like, oh, this is just everything that's ever been said on top of each other. And I was like, that's interesting. That's
Not
cute.
everything that's ever been said.
I think the idea was because like when it started like overlapping, like you
Because
couldn't
it was just
make
going
out.
through universes, yeah, going through the timeline
Yeah,
of life as well as the MCU.
yeah.
But yeah, and then I said that the Loki intro, like when it's just his name like flashing in different letters, was extra long this episode for some reason. Like it was a good 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And I was like, bitch, can we start the show?
Yeah, they did it like it was the series finale, but it's not the series finale. So yeah, guess they were just
Valid.
flexing for some reason.
I mean, not much happens in the beginning. They're like waiting outside of this castle in the sky.
Citadel.
The Citadel in the sky.
And before we get into like talking about plot points and stuff, I just want to say I like this episode. I like this season finale. Yeah, so this is not going to be a shit on it review.
Yeah, we'll talk about our final thoughts at the end, though.
No, but I just because some people, the Twitter scape is.
It's complicated online, the reviews.
I'm
But
just
anyways,
the review from the place of I enjoyed this.
yeah. There's not much in the beginning. Sylvie's like preparing to go in. This is the moment she's waited for her whole life. And she's like, I need a moment. And then the door opens for them. They walk in, and then Miss Minutes bitch ass pops up. And that shit high key scared me, but also angered me at the same time because I hate her. But also Marvel needs to cut it out with these damn jump scares because I still haven't recovered from the Vision jump scare in WandaVision.
The jump scare was a lot worse though, because it was like corpse.
No, that shit actually haunted my dreams. And that was like that night I was like, should I stay up till 3 a.m. and watch? And I was like, nah. And I'm so glad I didn't, because I would not have been able to go to sleep.
The hole in his head, that's really upsetting.
It was the hole in his head and his eyes being white. I was like, what the fuck, Marvel? But yeah, so Miss Minutes popped up like a character in one of those pop-up video games. Those jump scare video games.
I don't know. What's the one where you
go? Yeah, like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Slenderman, where you go look for the papers.
I don't know. Oh yeah, like Slenderman. Any of those games, she just popped up out of the blue, like, "Hey y'all," and I was like, "Cut it out." Also, she's never explained like what the hell she is at all in this show, and I'm tired of her because she confuses me.
Yeah, I'm guessing what's his face later says he's a scientist or whatever. And that's so maybe it's made her, she's just an AI type deal. AI hologram.
She can jump between the universes though, like wherever he is.
He can jump through universes, the fuck?
True. Can he? Because he doesn't. He stays in there. I guess, yeah. We both said that Tom Hiddleston just looked exceptionally good in this episode.
It's the lighting.
It's the lighting, yeah. Miss Minutes continues to be a bad liar and bullshitting. She's like, he wants to make a deal with y'all. Y'all both can live on the timeline together and have everything you wanted. And I'm like, that's absolute bullshit.
Yeah, as soon as she said deal, I'm like,
wrong. Yeah. This is not let's make a deal.
So what did she say? You guys can have the life you wanted, or that was just it. That was just the deal.
Something like that. She was basically just saying like, oh, you guys can go live on the timeline and have everything you wanted. Like Loki, you can win the Battle of New York and kill Thanos and sit on the throne of Asgard and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and they're like,
I don't really know what Sylvie wanted, but I'm pretty sure Sylvie's like, just take me back to my life.
Yeah, she said, what if you like wake up with a lifetime of happy memories?
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, this hoe is speaking Japanese right now.
And she was. But when she went back to the TVA to Ravonna, that made me realize Ravonna really doesn't know shit. Yeah, so this whole time, yeah, I was surprised she wasn't in on it. Like, she really did not know nothing. And I was like, damn, girl, I'm sorry I was hating on you. You know, I still love you, Goo-Goo.
I'm still don't like her. Because why was she going so hard for some shit she doesn't understand? And she's like, there's gotta be a reason. There's not a reason for every oppressive system. Calm down.
Yeah, I mean, if she really wanted to know that bad, she could have teamed up with Mobius and Hunter B-15 and Loki and them to help find out. But she wanted to find out on her own, which was like stupid.
Yeah, she's going to find free will, as in maybe who's in charge, which is Kang or a version of Kang the Conqueror. And so so that shoots my they're together theory in the face of why she go ride or die.
Yeah, I'll talk about that in a second. When we get back to Loki and Sylvie, it's another spiral-ish shot. It kind of starts halfway though. And then enter Jonathan Majors, but not as Kang. He's He Who Remains, which is Immortus in the comics, which is just a variant of Kang. So this really isn't Kang. Like, his subtitles never said Kang. He never introduced himself as Kang.
Yeah.
He Who Remains / Immortus.
But
Yeah.
I will still say I'm right. We were like, it's Kang.
Yeah, we knew Jonathan Majors was gonna show.
Yeah. I was like, if it's a variant of Kang, it's Kang still. So we got that right. So I guess this time they decided not to do a plot. No, they didn't. Okay, so like in WandaVision, what they did was they kind of did a plot line from the comics where the bad guy was Mephisto, and like the whole time in the show, you're like, it's gonna be Mephisto because that's how it goes in the comics, and they're like, nah, fuck it. This one, they were like, yeah, it is Kang. So
yeah. So we got it right. We've been on point with the theories this episode. You know, we had our wizard reveal, Wizard of Oz
yeah,
I meant theory. Wow.
yeah. I really didn't catch that. I'm like so tired.
Yeah, I just said Sylvie is just acting really dumb this episode. I know she's like blinded by anger and rage, but like, sis, calm down for a second.
I'm kind of like I don't really hold it against her. Like, yeah,
I don't hold it against her, but she was pissing me off.
It's like, he's right there. Why don't I just kill him? You know what I'm saying? It's not like when Star-Lord punched Thanos in the face. It was like,
That's true.
Dude, all you have to do was do nothing while Mantis. Like, what the? But this
I'll never get over that. I'll never forgive him. Nothing he can do in the next few movies will ever make up for that.
Canceled.
Yeah, he's canceled. Then we cut back to the TVA, and Mobius comes in Ravona's office, and he's ready to fight. Like, he's coming back for blood. He's like, "You bitch, you betrayed me." I was like, not Traitor playing in the background again. Yeah, they're having an argument. He tries to get her though, and just fails miserably.
Yeah, and then she's like, "I'm off to find free will." Okay, I mean, you maybe want a team.
Okay, I said not her and White Vision both like leaving in the middle of the series, well, season finale, series finale, and just like no answer of where the fuck they went. Like, what the hell? She literally just left.
There goes an important character.
Bye. It's like, damn. That's it. That's them for the plot. Also, shout out to all the people who guessed that Ravonna was a school principal from the pencil in her office that said, I forgot the name of the school, but it said something like high school, and everyone was like, what if Ravonna was a school principal? And I was like, damn, y'all are smart.
18. That was, so I guess time is super weird in the TVA because she's like, her and Mobius have been friends for eons, but it's like, you've only been alive since the 80s. And
also, Jonathan Majors, He Who Remains, was like, he was born in the 31st century. So I was like, what? What is going on? Where are we?
What?
31st? I thought we living in the 21st.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, speaking of the scene with the principal, this is kind of there's going to be some association here. In the scene with the principal, Hunter B-15, right? She takes him. Anyway, Wunmi, whatever her last name is from Lovecraft Country, and so is
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, he's the main character.
Lovecraft Country just got like 18 Emmy nominations, even though the show got canceled. I'm thinking HBO should retract that statement and bring the shit back.
It might, but it's all. What are the Emmys doing this? Okay, here's the. I have such mixed feelings about award shows. We might do a whole episode about that.
Okay, we'll do a whole show about Emmy noms and shit.
Elizabeth Olsen got nominated, so that's good. I enjoyed that.
I'm sad because Sebastian and Anthony did not get any Emmy noms, but Don Cheadle did for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
See, that's why I'm like, should we trust the Emmy nominations they gave Lovecraft Country if they're going to give Don Cheadle? Like, was there a typo?
Anyways, back to the Loki finale. We're back with He Who Remains and the Lokis, and he called them out on the Lake Lamentus scene. He was like, that look y'all shared by the lake. I was like, ew. I was like, damn, you saw that? You let that happen, bro.
I mean,
But
slavery happened too.
overall, I'm just like, his acting in this episode was so good to me. Like the way he just like switched emotions. Jonathan Majors.
Oh.
Because like he was like conniving and manipulative, but like energetic and like crazy and coy and like all this at the same time. And I was just like, damn.
Be honest, I didn't really like it because I wanted like a scary,
Big bad.
yeah, like a Thanos type, just stone cold. Like, no, I'm gonna win. You guys are stupid.
I don't know.
Because like he was doing like the Grand Master type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean, that's just the. I think that's gonna be the difference between him and Kang.
Yeah,
like, Kang is gonna.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping like the actual Kang is scarier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, when he was like, when him and his other variants met, they were like complimenting each other, and when the compliments was nice nose, I just laughed. That was funny to me. I don't know why. It's just because like he has like, you know, a nose that would probably be made fun of by others, and I just thought that was yeah, I thought that was funny that was something he said in his lines. Also, random note, he sounded hella beautiful singing Amen, angelic as hell, when they were like, and then you came and saved, the TVA came and saved us, and he was like, I love that scene. It was funny.
I don't remember this part because I've only seen the episode once.
Yeah. Then he told them they could be in charge because he was tired, and I said, no.
Lie. But I guess it wasn't a lie. That I was like, sounds fake. But so where's he gonna die?
Huh?
What was his plan to? I mean, like,
he probably just wanted to go chill on the timeline, let them handle it.
What if
he's like, I'm old, man. I'm millions of years old.
That's
Y'all
such
can take
a
over
bad
this shit.
plan. What if they did take over the timeline and Sylvie's in charge and then decides to torture him for the rest of eternity for fucking up her life?
I mean,
stupid.
Then he'll probably, I don't know.
Then he'll what? Then he'll what?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think Sylvie has that much power over him, though, that he doesn't allow her to have.
You think he'd put like safeguards in place?
Definitely. I mean, he's smart. This whole thing shows that he's like hella smart. Mm-hmm. And then he told them like, we're all villains here, and he went off on Sylvie calling her a hypocrite and a murderer, and I was like, not the Villains Anonymous meeting.
Yeah, he did. Sylvie did kill lots of people.
And Loki obviously has killed lots of people.
And Sylvie killed people because she's like, you guys ruined my timeline. Like, what even is the TVA's hella oppressive and stuff? Loki just be killing. Like, when New York, what was that about? Like, there was not really a reason except for you being
a brat. And then he says that the threshold has been crossed, and I'm wondering, did Ravonna cause the threshold to be crossed? Like, what else could have triggered that?
I think, well, Kang said he knew everything that was gonna happen.
So up to 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, I guess I don't think anything triggered it. I think maybe that's just how it was always gonna be, like some sort of cosmic branch thing.
I guess.
I don't know. Shit.
Yeah. And then in this moment, Sylvie is overcome by her rage, and she's like, you know what? It's time for you to die. And Loki's like, no, wait. He's acting like a pick-me. He's like, look, Sylvie, look at me. Look at me. This is not you. This is not you, baby. Calm down. We have to calm down, okay?
Literally, my entire personality, entire motivation. I just want to cut this man's head off.
He said, pick me, choose me, love me. But yeah, I did say I'm proud of Loki. He's come a long way. You know, he trusts Jonathan Majors. He's like, no, we don't have to just kill him. I don't care about taking a throne. I care about you, my friend.
Yeah, and he's also like, I care about all of reality.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah.
kill him, like reality could just be in absolute shambles, and that would be pretty bad.
I'm proud of him. He's grown up so much.
That little highlight reel taught him so much.
Yeah, but then I said we had another mid-fight hair flip on the floor. You know, hair flip we always talk about. And then he nearly got his head chopped off by appearing in front of her right when she was going for a swing. Like, I thought his head was about. I literally was like, ah! But she stopped somehow.
Yeah, I was like,
God,
stop the blade. I'm confused, but
yeah,
stopped because she's like,
that was not a smart move, but it worked out. And then we have, you know,
then we have the incident.
then they kissed. And for a moment, I thought from this kiss we were gonna get a Jon and Daenerys type kill. Like, I thought someone was gonna stab the other during the kiss, which would have made it like not so bad, but no.
I had no idea what was happening. I was just like, they're kidding.
I just knew one of them was gonna die. I was like, oh damn, she's kissing him, but then she's gonna stab him, but she didn't.
Like, they're kissing and we told them not to. But anyway.
Yeah, no one was happy about that. Me and my mom were both like, no.
Here's okay. Sylvie kissed him. I think she kissed. She knows that he likes her, and like obviously he reciprocated because he likes her. But I think she's trying to distract him. So.
I mean, definitely trying to distract him because after that she kicked him into the portal.
I don't think it was like oh, we're in love. This is definitely the right thing to be happening right now kiss. It was like a means to an end, at least for Sylvie. And then Loki is, as we know, fucked in the head. He has a crush on his self.
I mean, she looks sad after it too, but maybe because she broke his trust.
Yeah, they were buds.
Yeah. And then she kills him. Not him, as in Loki, but him as in He Who Remains. And his last words are which are ominous as fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god, I'm scared. And then the timeline is fucked. They cut back to the TVA and it's just like, and I was like, oh god.
And then Loki goes back to TVA and they're all
wait, before that. I was like, why is Tom Hiddleston so wet in this episode? His shirt is like drenching. His hair is like wet as fuck. And I'm like, did this man fall into a body of water at some point and we just didn't see?
In any of your watches, you didn't like figure out why?
No, I'd only watched it my first time and then with you.
I
guess fighting Sylvie, he was sweating a lot.
I guess, but that doesn't like, that's like not where my sweat is. I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know, but this man was so cute. And then, yeah, you can go ahead to what you were saying. Yeah.
So he gets back to the TVA, everyone's scrambling. You're like, oh yeah, obviously because the multiverse just got busted wide open or whatever. And then he runs to his dog, Mobius. But it's not his Mobius.
Mobius was like,
he's like, who are you?
Who are you? Like, what division you work in?
And Loki was
Purity.
Like, ah!
Yeah. And then Loki turns his head and there's a Kang the Conqueror statue where the Timekeeper statue used to be. Ah! Yeah.
He's in another timeline.
Yeah. Did Sylvie just kick him into another timeline?
Yeah.
I guess that's what people are saying. Like, he didn't go back to where he came from.
Yeah.
The original TVA.
That's the only thing that I can think makes sense.
But I also was like, maybe since a different Kang was in charge, it's like this, it's a TVA, same thing, but like everyone's memories, like new timeline. So I hope our Mobius isn't gone because he never got to ride his jet ski.
I think he's fine. I think he's just in his timeline still.
Maybe. I hope so. but not them killing Lokius like that. They gave us a Sylki kiss and then killed Lokius off. I hate it here.
I think I don't really want to the Twitter situation. Basically, people are very mad about Sylki. I don't know, because I don't want to touch on.
I don't know. My main problem is because of the Sylki kiss, people are like, that was the worst Marvel show, which is far from the truth.
People are so mad about it where it's like really it's
like literally shadowing the whole series.
Yeah, it makes this entertainment. Like I had a good time. And it's like people are like I don't know, I don't even want to I'm afraid to get canceled.
Yeah, I'm not going to say much about it because everyone's opinion is valid, but I don't think you should cancel the whole last series.
Opinion is valid.
I don't think you should cancel the whole series over one little kiss that lasted 3 seconds in a 40-minute episode. Like people are like, that was the worst series. No, it wasn't. It was the best because it's setting up so much shit. Like literally everything that's coming out. What if? I feel like it's connected to What If kind of. What If? No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, Ant-Man, like it's literally connected to everything coming. Like you cannot be mad at that.
Okay, I found a way to like say what I want about Twitter. I think people are taking the Sylki thing out of context. They're treating it like that's all me to pack. They're treating it like it's like a good relation, like Peggy and Steve. Like a good relationship, or like Tony and Pepper, like or Wanda and Vision, but it's not. It's a weird thing that the show acknowledges is weird and speaks to Loki's dysfunction. It's not like like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not a good thing, and it's characteristic of Loki and nobody else. Like it's a Loki thing to be a narcissist. It's not anything else about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you said, it's a very in-character thing for a seismic narcissist, as Mobius would put it. But also, like, I feel like at some point the show, like, kind of wants us to believe, like, Loki and Sylvie, even though they're variants of each other, they're very much not the same person. Yeah. Like, Sylvie's like, I'm not Loki anymore, I'm Sylvie, and stuff like that. So they've definitely drifted. Like even when she's like, why don't we feel the same way about this situation? I think that like really shows like how variant they are of each other. Yeah. But like you said, it's not like a ship. It's not meant to be a ship. It's very much weird in the context of the show. No one like this whole time, everyone's like, y'all are weird. That look y'all shared, weird. Mobius is like, you have a crush on yourself, weird. Like no one is like, oh, that's kind of cute. Like no one's saying that.
Point of conflict in the show.
Want to show off our shirts? Your shirt first.
Yeah. Is there something else? The end?
No, I mean just the season 2 confirmation, but we talked about that in the beginning.
Who go for me? Okay.
You.
It's can you see all of it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Michael. It's a Threat Level Midnight poster. It's an Office reference. I don't feel like I need to clarify that. Everyone knows.
Everyone knows The Office.
Yeah.
And my shirt is a Loki shirt. Ta-da!
Loki.
Loki Laufey son. Yeah.
Loki.
That's all for season 1 of Loki.
Yes.
We enjoyed it very much. We're gonna miss seeing King Loki, God of Outcasts, God of Mischief, God of Dumbassery on our screens. But until next time, check out our High School Musical, the Musical, the series videos.
They do well for some reason.
Because that show is good, bruh. That show is good. Y'all should watch. But yeah, like and subscribe. Follow on Instagram and Twitter. And listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Adios.
Bye.